Hey everybody on YouTube, I'm going to tell you why you need to niche down in 2026. Now, it's pretty obvious. There's a lot of people making content these days. I mean, it's non-stop. I mean, every single day there's new creators coming out there. There's old ones trying new things. Everything's changing. AI is creating endless content almost. So how can you as a content creator or someone who's trying to build a brand or a business stand out? Well, that's pretty easy. You've got to really niche down and narrow down in what you're working on. So think about in real life, you have a problem. Who do you call? You've got a problem in the bathroom. What do? You call a plumber. You've got a problem with your lights. You call an electrician. You don't just call someone and say, hey, man, I like you. You seem kind of fun. Do you want to help me out? I've got all these problems. They say, well, I don't know how to do it. That's the same as your YouTube channel. Why am I watching you? What? Because you're playing a game? I don't know who you are. I don't know even what the game is most of the time, and yet I'm supposed to watch you. It is crazy. What? You're making a video about motivation, but I don't know who you are. So why would I come to you? So you've got to really build yourself a brand, and you've got to decide what you want to do. Now, in my case, I want to talk, so I decided to make a video. It's kind of a bit of a trick video here because, I literally just want to talk to a camera and I'm practicing how to do that. And I promised myself in 2026 I wasn't going to be restricted by any sort of rules or expectations of kind of what I wanted to produce. That is my niche. I don't care. I don't want people to watch me for a particular thing. I'm not here to grow your YouTube channel, so sorry if that's what you thought this channel was. I'm not here to give you book referrals. I'm not here to show you Pokemon videos or videos about Bleach or Naruto. I don't even know. It's not an anime video channel. It's just me talking. And I suppose that's what I'm doing. That's my niche that I'm picking. So stay out of that one. There's probably a lot of people who want to be like celebrities or something. I don't want to be a celebrity at all. I mean, look at me. I don't look like a celebrity. I dress horribly. I've got a weird beard. Got a hat that I bought for $1. I just wanted to talk, and I wanted to kind of really focus on the discipline of talking, and I guess maybe that is my niche, just self-development and discipline and never giving up, and I want to give people hope on that, and that's why I want to tell you to make a niche and stick with it for a long time. Like, I've got another channel that has my dog. His channel's doing better than my channel. Do you know why? Because people love dogs and they know that if I go to his channel, it's going to have a dog, right? That it's pretty straightforward. I'm sad in bed. I want to watch a fun video, something cute and uplifting. I'll watch his channel because he's really cute and he does cute things. And not everybody can have a dog or used to have a dog maybe, and now this brings back memories. It also gives them ideas for their dog and also gives ideas to other content creators about what content they could make for their dog. So, I mean, it's win-win. Now, a channel like mine, there's no reason to watch me. There's probably no reason to even watch this video except that I'm going to title How to Create a Niche in 2026. And it's going to be mostly me rambling. I'm not actually going to show you how to do it, but I'm going to tell you probably should do it. I see a lot of content creators in the early stages. I remember there was this one girl, I felt really bad because she had this really cool name and, she had this red hair and I thought, oh, that's a perfect name for that person with that type of look. And they did one video and they promised in, I think it was 2024, that they were going to make a video every week. They didn't do it. And I was like, I would have followed you. You know why? Because I wanted to see you win, first of all. Number two, you wanted to do it from like a mental health point of view, which I thought was really cool because I think, people should probably talk about that type of stuff and, just get it out there in the world. And she seemed nice, she seemed friendly, she sounded like she's gone through quite a bit. And this was like a therapeutic and kind of something that she wanted to do to kind of help herself, help others, and in turn, everybody wins. And then I don't know if they made another channel, but they just disappeared. And I thought, oh, that's kind of sad. So, and I check every now and then if they made another video, and they haven't. So, I don't want to be that person. There was another guy that I used to watch. His was kind of interesting. I mean, he was a young guy, I appreciate that. Good looking guy, worked out, whatever. And his was a lot of like how to get rich and like do this, do these three things and get rich and like stop mucking around in life. And I thought that was great, except like it was a bit too extreme, if that makes sense. It was a bit too like, you know, don't have friends and go to parties and all that. And I think it's a bit bro sciencey, not really my cup of tea. I'm more about just like general growth and slow wins and kind of, you know, doing things that are good for you, not necessarily good for the bank balance and what people would see as achievement. But yeah, basically there was that guy, and there's been a few. There's been a few that I've watched over the years, and they come and go. And I suppose that's where I wanted this channel to be different. I didn't want that expectation of like, this is my brand and this is what I'm gonna do. So that's not me. That's why I'm suggesting you guys probably do it, because it does help, and I think you should like stick to your thing. But maybe that's my real message. Maybe how to stick to your niche in 2026. Yeah, that's much better. How to stick to your niche in 2026 is be consistent. Don't listen to the haters. Like even me, like don't listen to the haters. Like if someone says, "Hey man, what your YouTube's channel's about? It's kind of stupid." Just learn from it. Like if the video quality is bad, like this one's pretty average. Even though I'm filming in 4K, it seems to compress it. Have fun doing it, and if you're having fun like I am now, I finished work for the day, I'm just filming and I'm going to upload it. I can talk for about 10 minutes before I go a little bit crazy. I don't do any editing because I don't like editing, and I'd rather not make any YouTube videos if I had to edit. So the only type of editing that I do is basically like I snip the start and snip the end, basically, because that's when I'm clicking the record button. If I make any large mistakes, I still don't edit them because I don't really make any mistakes because I'm just ranting. But yeah, that's my thing. So like maybe I should be called like No Edits James or something. Like maybe I should change my name. I don't know. But I did promise I also wouldn't do that and kind of freak out and kind of like change my idea just because I don't get like a million views in my first video. So I've stuck to that, which I'm really proud of. And I think I'm going to just keep going. Like anytime I get bored or like want to make some sort of piece of content, I'm just going to talk about it. And I was thinking about this before, and literally 10 minutes ago, I was thinking about it. And I was just like, you know what? People need to kind of like maybe just like pick their thing and stick with it. And then like if it doesn't work out, I mean, you could have regrets, I suppose, in a weird way, like, oh, maybe I should have picked something else. But I think that's what trips us up is like we're always watching the other people run their race, but we're not all in the same race. Like we're not all actually heading to the same goal. So to watch someone running ahead of you and then being like, oh, I've got to catch up to that person, where are they going? I have no idea. So why not just run your own race and like maybe focus on like putting one leg in front of the other and then like trying to like just take a step and then maybe take some faster steps and then maybe like do a light jog. There's people who are traveling in jet planes over above. They've just got so much money and resources and friends and connections and dodgy connections and good connections, and there's all sorts of different criteria in the world. And then even myself, I'm very blessed to obviously be in a good country. I'd like to think. I've got electricity, I've got a phone, I've got all the stuff I need to record a video. That's my race. There's people that I actually am friends with that don't have that much, and I've got to remember that that's their journey and it's difficult, and you want to help them, and you give them opportunities and stuff. That's always a good thing to do. But you can't compare, and comparison's like the absolute thief of joy. Like I've recently just achieved something quite large in my life, and already my brain's like, yeah, but it's not as good as this person. It's just natural, I guess, maybe survival mechanism of some sort. But if I was going to give advice, yeah, it would be pretty much just stick to your own thing, pick it, stick with it until it doesn't work at all. Like if you're doing like 100 videos or something and like you get like no likes, and not even that, it's not even about the likes, like you don't like it. Like let's say you watch it and you're like, I don't even like this, then don't make it. Like I like this video because it's just me talking. Like I can't improve on it that much more. It's how I really feel. Like I could make some like cool stuff in the background, but how would I change it? Like what? Cut it up into like this, like how to make a video, number one, number two. I don't enjoy that, and I don't think I enjoy even watching those people that enjoy that. I just like talking, and someone wants to talk back and leave a comment and like, sure, that'd be great. Someone wants to subscribe and hear me rant, then great. I'm happy just to talk. So like stick to it, be kind to others, help support others. Also stick to it. If you see someone like drop off, be like, hey man, I thought you enjoyed that. I think you should keep going. And you never know. Things can build momentum, but you can't have momentum if you keep quitting every 2 days. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. These videos are probably gonna change over time. Like I hope I get some cooler lights or something. Like, but again, because I enjoy it, not because I want you guys to think I'm cool or something, or I've got cool lights. I just think I could improve on my lights and my video. Again, I don't know why it ends up so blurry, but yeah. that's me. So this is my 10-minute mark of the video. Again, I kind of run out of steam at this point, so I'm going to edit it tiny, tiny, tiny bit. I might chuck something silly in the background. I got this cool sci-fi background at the moment. I think I should change it up eventually, but I'm too lazy. I've only been doing this for I don't even know how long I've been doing this for. Not very long, to be honest. I don't know if this is like my 5th video, but I'm not going to stop. Also working on a book as well. That's one of my goals. And somehow these are all going to mesh together into some sort of little hobby of mine, and I'm going to enjoy it. And that's what I hope you do too. Enjoy the process.